The 2011 American Le Mans Series presented by Tequila Patron started strongly at the 59th annual Mobil 1 12 Hours of Sebring. The longest race of the season was a fight to the finish over 322 grueling laps. The high-powered LMP1 class took the overall top 8 positions, but it was a fierce battle, with Team Orica Matmut's Peugeot 908 taking the win by just over 31 seconds over Highcroft Racing's David Brabham and Simon Pagenaud. It was an emotional victory for Hugh de Schonack as his team opened the season with a big win. Brabham and Pagenaud were impressive in their second place finish, staying right at the front of the pack for the full 12 hours. Team Peugeot Total's number 8 Peugeot 908 finished third in LMP1 in the hands of Frank Montani, Stefan Sarazan and Pedro Lamy. Level 5 Motorsports' Luis Diaz, Ryan Hunter-Ray and Scott Tucker drove their Honda Lola to a first place finish in LMP2. Second place went to Team Signatech Nissan, while the 35 Oak Racing came third on the LMP2 podium. Genoa Racing's 36 Orica took the first position in LMPC, whilst Core Autosport swept second and third place on the podium with their own Orica Formula Le Mans 09s. There was another sweep in GT as BMW Team RLL took first and second place finishes with their BMW M3 GTs finishing in the same lap. They fought through some mechanical issues and crashes with strong strategy and fast pit stops to hold on to their leads. Third place in GT went to Corvette Racing's Chevrolet Corvette C6 ZR1, the 03 car driven by Olivier Beretta and Tommy Milner. After being involved in a huge crash with Flying Lizard and Extreme Speed Motorsport, the 04 sister car was able to come back for a fighting fourth place finish. The battle in GTC was just as exciting, with Black Swan's Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car taking first position. TRG's Porsche was right behind for second, and NGT in the 030 car, delayed by penalties, finished the GT podium in third. Muscle Milk collected its first American Le Mans Series presented by Tequila Patron win under the Aston Martin Racing banner as Lucas Luhr made an opening lap pass on Dyson Racing's Chris Dyson. The Lola Aston Martin Coupe spread away to the overall victory of the 2011 Long Beach Grand Prix, leading the Mazda-powered Lola by more than a minute before a full course caution brought the race to a close behind the safety car. Shortly after Luhr passed Dyson, attention turned to the fierce GT battle led by Joey Hand and Dirk Muller in the 56 BMW. Despite losing the lead at turn 2 due to the spin of teammate Bill Oberlin, Muller was able to regain the lead to finish first in GT. The Corvette number 4, driven by Jan Magnussen, finished second, whilst third went to Risi Competizione Ferrari, driven by Tony Vilander and Jamie Mello. In LMPC, Paul Sitter Core Autosport faced off against Intersport Racing. The pivotal moment came on lap 56 when Gunnar Jeanette's Orica passed Kyle Marcelli for the lead in turn 1. It was the first win of the new LMPC team, but second in a row at Long Beach for Gunnar. Completing the LMPC podium with Intersport's Marcelli and Tommy Treacy were Eric Lux and Elton Julian in Genoa Racing's Orica. The defending GT champions Black Swan Racing won its second straight class win, with Tim Pappas and Jerome Blakemolen behind the wheel of their Porsche. The Alex Job Racing Porsche, piloted by Bill Sweedler and Lee Keane, finished second. Magnus Racing's John Potter and Craig Stanton finished third. Level 5 Motorsports became the LMP2 winner, though they elected to park the Lola Honda Coupe after 45 laps to save it for the 24 Hours of Le Mans test the following weekend. Mitchell and Green X Challenge honours went to LMP winners Muscle Milk Aston Martin Racing, and the GT winner was BMW Team RLL. The American Le Mans Series presented by Tequila Patron returned to action after a 2-month break for round 3 at the mile-and-a-half road course of Lime Rock Park. The hunt for the LMP1 Championship lost none of its intensity over the season's spring break, and after exchanging the lead 6 times, Chris Dyson and Guy Smith of Dyson Racing were able to hold out for victory of the 2011 American Le Mans Northeast Grand Prix over Muscle Milk Aston Martin Racing. It was the first win for Chris Dyson at his home track. Dyson's second Lola Mazda, driven by Humaid Al Masood and Stephen Kane, finished third in their series debut. In GT, BMW Team RLL extended its winning streak to 3 as the 56, driven by Joey Hand and Dirk Muller, finished first in class. A mishap in West Bend involving other GT cars enabled Flying Lizard's Porsche, driven by Patrick Long and Jörg Bergmeister, to hold on for a second place finish. Robertson Racing scored its first ALMS podium with a third place finish for David Murray and Anthony Lazzaro. Genoa Racing earned its second LMPC victory of the season. Eric Lux and Elton Julian fought off Core Autosport's 6 car and finished in first place. Gunnar Jeanette and Ricardo Gonzalez were just 2.2 seconds behind at the flag. Intersport Racing's Kyle Marcelli and Tommy Dreesy completed the podium in their 89 car. After 2 hours and 45 minutes of racing, the GTC battle came down to the final corner of the final lap. TRG's Dion von Moltke and Mike Piera scored the dramatic victory, which was their first in ALMS. TRG 66 Porsche, driven by Duncan Endy and Spencer Pumpelly, made it a double win for the team as they took second on the podium. Bill Sweedler and Butch Leitzinger completed the GTC podium in the 23 Battery Tenders car.